Hello everyone, I'm Miss Mobley, and I'm here to share some tips on how to deal with those pesky doubting Thomases. I uncovered some interesting findings about how to persuade skeptics based on a 2015 article in the Harvard Business Review by writer Steve Martin titled, "Get Your Message Across to a Skeptical Audience." Today's fast-paced business world has been labeled the post-trust era because despite the ever-improving communication technology, one of the downsides of so much instant opportunity out there has led to increasing levels of mistrust. So like Thomas the disciple, sometimes people just need a little more time and proof to develop a sense of trust in others. Writer Martin suggests that as today's professionals, we can win over closed-minded cynics simply by establishing good credibility. Then how do we attain credibility with someone that doesn't know or trust us? Martin believes we can establish credibility by conveying three qualities: competence, likability, and potential. However, Martin believes there is one caveat for all three of them in order for us to convey these qualities, and that's for them to come from the words of a trusted authority. Competence. As business professionals, most of us know we can gain credibility by demonstrating our competence. For example, knowing everything there is to know about the product or service that we sell. And according to Martin, if a skeptic hears a trusted authority speak on our behalf with a thoughtful endorsement or validate our professional credentials, the skeptic will most likely feel more swayed to consider us capable, competent. In fact, he strongly suggests that less experienced professionals will find great success when a trusted authority promotes them. So whenever we face the challenge of needing to prove our qualifications, our competence, we might look to the experts to give us a thumbs up on our behalf. Likability. Now, competency aside, most professionals will still fall a little short of establishing good credibility unless people genuinely like them. Trustworthiness, a friendly disposition, being approachable, these are all fantastic traits that certainly help win over a leery person we've just met. Then, of course, we can't say all these things about ourselves because we would sound conceited. For example, here's what we don't want to say. "You can trust me," or "I know exactly what you need." But if we heed Martin's advice, as with competence, proving our likability will just resonate better coming from a trusted authority. His article cites a Stanford study, and I quote, "Participants in the study rated a subject much more favorably on nearly every dimension, especially likability, when a colleague sang his praises instead of the subject himself." Potential. And this one's my favorite. Martin's third suggestion for gaining credibility focuses specifically toward new professionals. He believes newcomers should always try to play up their potential. But as with competency and likability, whenever a trusted authority gives testimony about our bright future, our potential, it can sway a skeptic's vote of confidence on us. Why? Because people tend to respect the opinion of a trustworthy person. His article spotlights a poll noting that an individual, and I quote, "registered much greater interest simply because the audience heard someone they trusted state how much promise the individual had." So when one of our college professors gives us a letter of recommendation citing our academic accolades, a skeptical interviewer just might feel more inclined to form an equally favorable opinion of us. Certainly, in this era of increasing mistrust, like the doubting Thomas, many people we meet along the way may naturally feel some trepidation in opening up. But establishing good credibility will lay the foundation for breaking through all of the mistrust. Writer Martin's keen perspective regarding competency, likability, and potential as seen through the eyes of a reliable authority will encourage skeptics to take note, relax, and trust us. Since people tend to follow authority figures, Martin states that, and I quote, "Increasingly, it is the messenger that carries sway, not the message." So remember this, in order to establish credibility with a skeptic, a doubting Thomas type, you should prove you possess three qualities: competence, likability, and potential. And whenever possible, if these qualities can be delivered by a well-respected, trusted authority, singing praises on your behalf, I'll bet you the odds will most likely tip in your favor. Thank you.